Howdy boot campers, another tip from Texas. One thing we've been talking a lot about lately is marketing. Marketing your residential cleaning service doesn't always have to be expensive. If you can establish yourself as an expert in your area, you can write articles for magazines, especially if you're already a vendor in the magazine. If you already buy advertisements, then they're more likely to print one of your articles. Recently, in a magazine that I regularly advertise in, I was able to talk the editor into publishing an article about cleaning. And yes, the article was about managing your maid service, or is the maid service managing you? Probably a few years ago I would have been afraid to write an article like this, but of course I tailored the article to suit my needs as well. I gave them some tips about managing those independents that many people hire, but again, those clients aren't really my demographic market. I'm actually trying to reach people who wouldn't dream of hiring independent, but when they read my article they become more interested in my service. So of course at the end of my article, where they give my credentials, owner of Buckets and Bows Maid Service, I put a little line in there about if you don't want the hassle of managing the independent staff, it's not that much more expensive to hire a professional company and eliminate all the worries and frustration that comes with hiring and managing independents. So I put that in the article. Best advertisement you could have. And then of course there's always an ad in the article. I kind of messed up on this one. I didn't think to tell her that I wanted my half-page ad next to my article, but that won't happen again. So, this is the type of ad that I normally run in this magazine, and it did not run side by side with my article, so that won't happen again. Another thing, of course, along with marketing, is getting in the newspaper, having something to talk about and something newsworthy. Obviously, if you do benevolence of any kind and can get that into the paper, that's great advertisement. Another way to get articles or stories is to write your own and purchase an advotorial. This happens to be a purchased article that I wrote. It's called an advotorial. You pay money for it, but it looks like an article. And I paid for it in this particular Save on Everything magazine. Great exposure, got lots of phone calls, looks like an information piece. And then of course you want all your other marketing to have a similar look and feel and image. In the wintertime I change the look up. They always have my logo. There's always a little bit of some similarities in my advertising. But in the wintertime, especially around Christmas, my ads will focus on my gift cards and shopping and buying for your spouse. So that's a few tips about marketing. I hope that helps.